Walk one. People, you don't know, you know. A Davinci from Davinci Studios back at it again with another wicked piece of tutorial called Tempo. Now, guys, if you wonder what tempo is, tempo really, it all has to do with like timing and them type of stuff there. So this is basically going to show you guys how to turn regular footage into super slow motion footage, which will help you guys in terms of editing. Because if you have, just normal stock footage, I'm telling you, trust me, if you slow it down to like a really insane slow-mo video and edit it really well, then it will come off very professional looking. All right, guys, so check out the tutorial, check out the teaser, I should say. Sorry, check out the teaser and let me know what y'all think down in the comments. All right, guys. So, in my opinion, I think that I thought that teaser was dope. All right. So, guys, without further ado, let's just get right into creating this piece. Now, as you guys know, this is a fast tutorial, so it's not gonna be taking a lot of time to show you guys how to do this. It's really simple. It's extremely simple. So now, there's a couple of things that you'd like to look forward to from in before. And it's really all has to do with whenever you are making the video, which means that when you're recording the video or wherever you're getting your stock footage from, ideally, guys, you would like your footage to be 50 fps. Now let me explain what I mean by this. Now, in recording, you have cameras that record footage at different frame per second. And if you record it at 30 frames per second, then it will look pretty much normal, like almost like the human eye, with a little bit of motion blur and stuff like that. However, if you record at 60 fps or 50 fps, 59 fps, 120 fps, the higher that you go, it's the cleaner the footage will look. And you'll just see it in differently. So whenever you slow down footage and it's like a 30 fps, it will not look good in comparison to a 50 fps or a 120 fps. My iPhone 5s, it records slow mos at, I think, at like 120 fps. So when you slow it down, it looks really clean when it slows down. You get me? But in this tutorial, I'm gonna show you guys how to turn like 50 fps into super slow mo videos and for it to look really dope. All right. So this is just a stock footage that I got from Videvo. Guys, make sure you go check them out. Their link is down in the description. Really dope place to get free stock footage. All right. So we're just gonna click and drag this footage in our composition and create a new composition. Um, and we have this guy, in one of those trucks. Um, in India, this stock footage is like a whole stock footage series. Where they were just, in India taking some random footage, all shot at 50 fps. So, guys, for this tutorial, the main thing that you're gonna need is Twixtor. Twixtor is one of the most amazing slow motion plugins that you guys can ever get. I'm telling you, the link is down in the description. Make sure you guys get it. It's an amazing plugin that I'm telling you guys that you will need some point in time, or not even some point in time, but a lot of times in your career as a graphic designer or cinematographer, music video director, whatever you are in terms of graphics, you probably will need Twixtor. And I'm telling you, it's an amazing software when you need slow mo. All right. So let's just call this raw. Right. So guys, we're not going to add Twixtor to this. There's a lot of ways how you can apply Twixtor. I'm going to show you both ways. So this is the first way. You can extend your composition by, say, right now, or footage right now. It's 11 seconds. We're gonna change this to say 10 minutes. Change our composition length to say 10 minutes, and we will now have our footage, just right in here. So okay, so now what I'm going to show you guys is how exactly you can slow down this footage. If we watch this footage, it's pretty much, just a real time footage. It's just looking all cool. All right, so watch this. I'm going to right click on this piece of footage, go time, and enable time remapping so we can stretch this handle here out. All right, whether you stretch it out, if there's nothing down there, then you will just have a frozen frame, so we won't matter that right now. However, we're going to add the plugin Twixtor Pro to it and check what happens after when we put in the right parameters. Our input frame rate is 50 and not 29.97. We want image prep to be contrast or edge enhancement. Speed, we want our frame interpretation to be motion weighted blend and inverse with smart blend. All right, now guys, if you play the footage, it's still going to be the regular frame rated footage that I showed you. He's just traveling because the speed is at 100%. Now, what if we move it to 50%? Now, check it out. This piece will be moving at 50% of the original speed that it was moving, and everything is still looking pretty clean, pretty dope. Everything is just looking amazing and so forth. Look at it. That is 50% of the original, right? Now, guys, let's go 25% of the full frame rate that it usually goes to. And the less you go and the less you go, it's a slower will become. However, if you're working with, say, footage of 29.97 or 30 fps, the lower you reduce your speed to, it's the more, I guess, you will see things coming out of whack. You'll see warping going on, you'll see these type of things going on, and then the general public will be, well, probably not, regular people in public will recognize it, but other graphic designers will be quick to say, oh, it's not professionally done. So this is 25% of the original frame rate. And guys, if you look at it, everything is looking amazing. It's very clean and it look like a very dope shot. And we can go even slower. We can take this to, say, 10%, and we just render it out. But guys, I'm telling you, this is basically it. This is basically it for making really dope, crazy shots with like low budget camera tools. Like, all you have to have is like a camera that's shooting at, say, 50 fps, and that's it. You get me? 50 or 60 fps. If you can get it higher than that in a low budget region, I'm telling you, you're golden to be shooting some amazing shots. This has helped me a lot of times when I've had a couple advertisements or stuff to go on TV, and I really have to make it look really dope. You get me? This is 10%. Check it out. 10% with a low budget 50 FPS camera, guys. Look at this. This looks amazing. Now, all you have to do, you throw on your little color grade on there, and da 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 da. Let's add lumetri. Let's add a little temperature. Yeah, let's warm it up, Let's go 30. Add a nice zero point 0.5 exposure there. Let's decrease our blacks to -30. Yeah, we kind of want our blacks to be, very black so that we can add a little fade. Anybody who's been watching my tutorials know I love fade. I love to add fade. Let's probably go 30. Let's decelerate it a little. Yeah, let's go 50 vibrance. Amazing. Let's make the shadows to be a little bit cooler, just a tad cooler, just like so, and our highlights to be a little warmer, right? Guys, an amazing shot. This color correction is popping. I ain't gonna lie to you. Look at that. Popping color correction, like movie grade color correction. Guys, this is method one for Twixtor, slowing it down. You get me? But this is the thing. Now, using this form of method that I just used, you will have to use the footage from the first frame. You get me? So what if you don't want to use the first frame? What if you only want to use like a small amount of it? Just say, probably say you want to use like 10 frames of the whole entire piece, in the middle or at the end or wherever, and you don't want to be doing all of this and then you have to find it and da da da. You just want to slow down like a very small piece. I'm going to show you how to do that. Now let's bring our footage, let's call this main. Let's bring it back into a new composition here. Let's find the piece that we want to take out. So let's take out, like, say, 10 frames down here. So let's go B and go 10. So we just want 10 frames right down here. Go N, and we would like to cut it I'm holding Alt and the open bracket and close bracket. Trim com to work area. There we go. All right, so this is just 10 frames, just like that, 10 frames. Now we're going to pre-compose this, and we're going to move all attributes and call it slow-mo raw, just like that. Now we're going to, you know, heighten our composition timing to say a minute. And remember, guys, we only have 10 frames here. Now for this 10 frames, we're going to be like, okay, time enable time remapping. So now we have, we can stretch out this composition. We still have our 10 frames working with. We just have 10 frames working with here, but it's 10 frames down in the middle. And now we're just going to say, okay, add Twixtor again. Let's go input frame 50. Let's say, or speed now to be 10. Image prep contrast, and then it's just the same settings over and over, guys. That's why this is so easy and gives you such a remarkably crazy good end result. Let's just add our same color grade, control C, copy, and send it over on there just like that. All right, let's check it out, guys. This is using the 10 frames that I just placed in there and saying, okay, we want to slow down these 10 frames 10 times. Look at that, just a very subtle movement. You can use this to do something like say a fake dolly action, if you guys are smart, in the movie industry and know these type of turns and stuff like that. A dolly motion cam, something like that, or just using it to do really subtle things for an advertisement. This is a nice little, say, 5-second frame or whatever. You get what I'm saying? You put your little text on there and say, okay, welcome. Get me, make this little whitish. Okay. And we say to India. I'm from Jamaica though. I'm from Jamaica though. Let's change our font here to Typography Pro. I love this font. It's an amazing font. If you guys follow me, you guys realize almost everything that I use is Typography Pro. Let's go 500. Let's make this to say 50, right? Let's drop this down here. Just like that, right? Feel me? Just like that, you have a nice little frame there just saying welcome to India. And it's just really slow-mo. Nothing major. Very low budget type of graphic design, and it looks really cool in the end result. Guys, this is exactly what tempo is all about. It's just slowing down your footage and just making it look really incredible for a very low budget in very low budget situations. You get me? Guys, I really want to thank you guys for watching all my videos at all times. I really love how you guys have just been keeping up with me. I love it. I've been on and off with my tutorials and my teasers. I'm really sorry about that. It's just that my career is also taking off, as a graphic designer here in Jamaica. I know I'm trying to go, international and making a lot more people internationally know about my company, Davinci Studios, and me, Davinci. And just putting myself out there a lot more, and I'm getting a good amount of rave. I'm working with nice crowds and stuff like that. You get me? So, guys, I really love the support that every single one of you have been giving me. I really appreciate it. So, trust me, keep supporting me. I will make it. Trust me, and I will make sure that the general public it worships graphic design. I think that is what I really want to focus on if I get popular and very big. I want the general public to look at art a lot better, and see art almost the way how they praise music. You get me? I want them to praise art. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. You guys can support me on Instagram. So make sure y'all check me on Instagram. That's my handle on screen there. Go check it out and check out all my other concepts. You get me? Remember to subscribe, guys, and leave a like if you love this video. Thanks a lot for watching and have a great day.